All right. I hope everything's working here, and if it is, then welcome to our Wednesday night live stream. I'm your host, Chris, and got a few things for tonight. So as soon as I see that the stream is working, Produce, what's up? All right. First things first, is the sound okay? Does the sound... Is it perfect? It's got to be perfect.
Look up John Cat.
Turn that. I need some perfect sound with my perfect microphone. Sounds great. Sounds good. Okay, awesome. All right, here we go. All right, so yeah, Q&A. Sorry I didn't have a video for today. I was editing all last night and also all day today, and I have it finished. But then I decided it's kind of late, so instead of posting that video, then I'll post it tomorrow, and we'll just do the live stream tonight. So you're gonna get the video tomorrow, and it's I'm excited about it, but it's just basically like another vlog style video like I did last time, some different things in it. But yeah, I got a few clips in there that I wanted excited for you guys to see. So if you guys don't mind the vlog type videos, then be on the lookout for that one tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a premiere, not sure. All right, it's good to know that the audio is good. So what's new, everybody? What should we talk about tonight? If we stick around towards the end of the stream, I'll be doing another spooky Halloween horror related guessing game that we did last time. I actually have some notes here. That's as fast as you guys can see it. So I've got like a bunch of things already thought out for that game, so we don't have to sit there and wait for me to think of something. Although if I do think of something better than any of these, I'll go with it. But that's just in case. So yeah, I do. I usually post on Thursdays and Mondays, but I didn't post one this week yet. So I was going to do it today. But it just took too long. And I just wanted to iron everything out and make it look good and just be happy with it. I don't know how the lighting... Is the lighting better like this, or is it... I don't know if that's too bright. I got some extra light in here, but I don't know. I need a good picture. There we go. It lit it up a little bit. Kind of looks like I have sunburn on my face, though. You like it bright? Okay, we'll keep it bright for now. When we do the scary, spooky things, maybe we'll turn it down. That's as low as it goes, by the way. It's I have a remote here to make it go brighter and dimmer, and as dim as it goes is 20%. I wish it would go down even further, but that's not the case. Oh yeah, and the other thing, I was thinking this. Now this is, I don't know if this is just a bad idea or a good idea, but it's up to you guys. And so you guys know that I usually do a vegan tea Thursday, which is a different vegan t-shirt every Thursday. And I did that for about 2.5 years, and now I just do it whenever I get a new t-shirt. I don't do it every single week. But because of that, I have literally hundreds of different vegan t-shirts. And a good majority of them I don't even wear anymore. And I wear size small. So I was wondering if you guys would want to do this. I was thinking about just donating them all, but then, you know, like, who knows if they're just going to throw half of them away or not. And these are all pretty decent shirts. So if you guys, I could set something up where you guys can just like PayPal me $10 and that'll cover shipping and everything. And I'll just grab a random shirt and send them to you. And most of them, well, they're all in good condition. Some of them I've worn more than others. Some of them I only wore one time to get the picture for the post that I made. But almost every one of them is size small because I prefer a size small. So I'd say 99% of them are size small. So if you guys want that, I'll just, set it up. You send me the PayPal thing with your address on it. I'll grab a random t-shirt, package it up, send it out to you. This is going to be within the United States because shipping gets crazy expensive outside the United States. So if you guys want me to do that, I'd be happy to do that. Joseph, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Let's play Jumanji. Jumanji. Do you have it? I'll play Jumanji. That I also have vegan zombie shirts too. And I'm working on a new one. A new design. Finally made it. What's up, Balancer? I guess I'm kind of lost here what you guys are talking about. You've been playing this entire year. Roll the dice. Any who in person? Wow, I'm so lost right now. What's going on? I'm trying to read the chat here. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I was talking about t-shirts. I don't see a single person answer, so maybe we won't do that. Maybe we're in an alternate reality. Who knows? What's up, Iron Gamer? Do I know any in my streams in person? Every once in a while, there's a couple people I've met in person, but I'd say 99% of the people I don't know. You just made mac and cheese. Nice. You didn't hear the t-shirt part. So I have a whole bin full of about over 100 vegan t-shirts that I use for Vegan T-shirt Thursday. And instead of getting rid of them, I just want to, if you guys want to send like a PayPal payment or something of like $10, I'll package them up, send them out to you. Yeah, we're going to do the guessing game at the end of the stream. And I have a list, too, of things that I've already thought out for you guys. So, was there anything else I was supposed to do? Only 10? Yeah, these are shirts that, I'm not trying to make a profit or anything. I just want to cover the shipping and, my time to package them up and take them down to the post office and stuff. So, yeah, $10 will get you a fairly brand new shirt. Some of them I've worn more than others. Some of them I barely even wore at all. They're all size small. Yeah, it's the shirts that we counted. Yeah, there's like 1 million. I think there was like almost 200 of them? Or something like that. Will I play Among Us with other vegan YouTubers? Among Us. What's Among Us? I don't know. What is it? I was just gonna grab random ones and send them out. So you, or I don't know any other way to do it. I think it would. Yeah, I'm 6 foot, but I wear a small. I don't like my shirts baggy, and I don't know about you guys, but like a shirt is like. When you go medium, large, extra large, it doesn't get any longer, and I'm tall. So, like, I like my shirts long enough, but I don't want them, like, when you go medium, large, it doesn't get any longer. It just gets bigger and baggier, and I don't like shirts like that. I have a shirt right here that reminded me of this, but I don't want to open it until John's here. If John was on, I would show you this shirt right now. But he's not here right yet, so we'll do that another day. Okay, so let's see. Did you just... YouTube search Among Us. Well, I'm not going to do it now while I'm on a live, but if I remember, I'll do it after. Among Us. Is it a game? Like a PlayStation game or something? Yeah, all the shirts that I have that I'm talking about right now are going to be size small. Yeah. Do I know which house John and Kristen got? Yes, he showed me a video of it. I haven't been there with him yet, but no. Did anybody see his last video where he goes and looks at like the garden of his friend Joe? That was a good video. I want a place like that. If you guys haven't, go check that out afterwards. You don't think I got your message about the cross of sword? Among Us is a horror-ish game like Cluedo and Werewolf. That got my attention. That sounds cool. Yellow dragon fruit. Never had it. Is it PlayStation? Yeah, maybe I'll try to set something up on my the store where it says random T-shirt. I want you guys to know what you're getting is a random T-shirt, and I'm just gonna randomly choose one, throw it in the package, and send it out. Oh, wow. You guys went from PewDiePie's stream to mine. Wow, thank you. My swords. Wait, who wanted to see my swords? I did a Costco video, but I never posted it. So I could still edit it and post it, but it's going to be kind of old. But yeah, I did go there. And I can't remember why I didn't post it. Oh, yeah, because I was researching some of the products. By, calling the company, hey, yeah, is this vegan? All right, what about this? That's what I was doing. Takes time. Oh, yeah, who wanted to see the swords? Yeah, I did. I said I would write it down on a pad of paper, which I can't find my pad of paper because I was remote viewing with it in the other room. That's where it is. But anyway, I forgot to write down that I needed to get the swords on the paper. However, just because I forgot to write that down doesn't mean that I forgot the swords. So I have the swords right here. But who was it that wanted to see the swords? Because I don't think they're here. My one friend that does have a membership to Costco moved to another country. So she no longer lives near me. She lives in Iceland, and she just sent me some pictures of Northern Lights. And it looks amazing. She goes right outside her window, all these green auroras. Pretty nice. Forgetful Jones. I would say Unforgetful Jones because I didn't forget. I just couldn't find a pen. Wow, we must be a a little bit lagging here. I just took the pups outside to go potty and then give them a treat. And I looked straight up and there was Mars. Mars was right up. It's a red planet, the red one on the left. No, it's just straight up. Yes, it was Saraswati. All right. Well, then we're gonna have to tell whoever that was to go back to this video for the swords. Okay, so whoever it was kept asking me. They wanted to see the swords that I got. So I was on like this kick back in like the early stages of eBay back in the day, and I went on there and I bought everything I could find related to Lord of the Rings. And I bought the ring, the one ring to rule them all, hanging from a chain. And it's got the elven letters in the inside. It's really, really cool. I couldn't find that. It's put away somewhere. I'm not sure where it was. And I bought some like, what did I buy? I bought some like collector drinking glasses, Lord of the Rings. And I also bought some swords. So I got some real swords from Lord of the Rings. If you guys want to see it. Yes, total nerd. Yep. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Aragorn, played by Viggo Mortensen, he has a sword called Narsil. It's also called, what is it? Arundel or something. But Narsil is, so this is, you can't even see it on the whole screen. This is Narsil. This is Aragorn's sword. This is a real sword. Let's see what we got there. And I keep this. Well, I won't tell you where I keep it because it's for zombie protection in case a zombie comes. It's pretty heavy too. So yeah, there it is. This is Narsil, and it's got this little thing at the end so I don't poke anyone, but safety thing at the end. It is huge. It's not sharp. It's not sharpened, so I could. Anyway. Okay, now I have two of these because there was two of them and I just had to get both of them. But this was originally, well, this was given to Bilbo Baggins, who gave it to Frodo. This is Sting. Okay, this one is sharp. And this is an elvish sword, and in the lore, when orcs are near it, it buzzes and turns blue. So this is, if you can see it, it's got elvish writing on it. So this is Sting. It's pretty small, but this was for a hobbit, and a hobbit, this would be big for a hobbit because a hobbit is a lot smaller than us. And this is sharp, and it actually has a hilt that it comes with, like a wooden thing, and like two things that kind of hanging on like this, and it hangs on the wall. But the mount for that is downstairs, so I didn't bring that up. And then I also have a second one. This is another one that I thought was cool. So this is another version, and it comes with an actual halberd for that, or case. Not a halberd, but a... And this one is also, as you can see, this one is razor sharp. So there's some more elvish writing on there. And it is steel or some kind of metal, I don't know. But it's nice, I like it. And this also is kind of heavy. It's a decorated. Yeah. There's a little thing where you can loop it through your belt if you ever want to go on an adventure. Just bring your Lambas bread. Elvish bread that will last you forever. So there we go. Those are the swords, and I promised you guys I would show them, and I kept my promise. So you're probably Hobbit-sized. Yeah, those are from the movie. Well, those aren't like they're not from the actual movie. Like that's not what Elijah Wood actually held, but they're replicas from the movie. But yeah, I was really excited to get those when I got them, and Liv Tyler was gifted her sword. Yeah, they all got sacred tattoos too. The 7. No, this was I got these like back in like 2000 and I think 2008, long before Game of Thrones was on HBO. But yeah, I love Game of Thrones. I binge watched Game of Thrones, except for the end. That wasn't as good. But anyway, yeah, I never went and bought anything other than Lord of the Rings stuff. I got some ET stuff up there too. But as far as like that kind of stuff goes, that's it. I was reading the first book. I was halfway through the first book when the movie came out, and then I watched the movie and I didn't finish the book, which I probably should have done, but yeah. It's a little bit different too because you have Tom Bombadil in there. A big story about Tom, and he's nowhere in the movie. But I heard something that they were going to make a movie with Tom Bombadil. Didn't he turn into a bear or something like that? Yeah, I've got some other swords that aren't like movie related. They're just like, just swords. Can I make a Surgers on YouTube where I video chat my subscribers? I'm not sure what you're talking about there. A Surgers. Oh, you've never seen those movies? I really like them. I really like Lord of the Rings. Some people think that they're a little boring, but I really liked it. I didn't really get into when they made The Hobbit, but then he was very rushed to make The Hobbit. And these are very, there's a lot that goes into these movies. So Peter Jackson, hats off to him. Okay, so Mac and Me, somebody said Mac and Me was a modern take of E.T. Okay, so Mac and Me is not modern. Mac and Me came out just a few years after E.T. and it totally was trying to be E.T. because let's remember E.T. was the biggest blockbuster hit of all time at the time. I think Titanic may have beaten it since, but so E.T. was the movie to go by because, it did better than any other movie. So, of course, yeah, Mac and Me came out, but Mac and Me is nowhere near as good as E.T. I think it was enjoyable as a little kid watching Mac and Me, but even as a little kid, still, it was like, I even knew it was trying to be like E.T. back then, just at a very young age. But no, Mac and Me it's definitely an old movie. It's not a modern movie at all. An extra long McDonald's commercial. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. I didn't feel the same way about the alien and Mac and Me that I felt for E.T. Let's just put it that way. It did not compare at all. The only thing was that when an alien came down, if you want to see another kids, like a really, really, really good kids movie that has something to do with alien, and I would go see Flight of the Navigator. That was another favorite of mine growing up. And yeah, go check that one out if you want another good kids movie. Well, you all know about the product placement, with Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Well, you know the product placement for E.T., right? So if you don't know it, I'll tell you. So for E.T., there was a few different alien movies that came out, and Steven Spielberg was still pretty new. He had only really done a couple movies, Close Encounters, Jaws. Jaws really got him in the door, but he was trying to pitch E.T., and they were like, Steven, we don't really want another alien movie. They didn't want to pick him up. He ended up, he got someone to pick him up, and then they tried to get a sponsorship for a product from M&M. So they went to M&M and they're like, hey, we got this alien movie about a boy and his, alien. And they're like, no, you're not going to put M&Ms in this movie. So he's like, okay. So they reached out to like the next one that they could find, which was not very popular at all, which was Reese's Pieces. And they're like, hey, we're doing an alien movie, like boy and his alien, friendship, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, put us in there. And whoever said no in M&M's probably was fired for that, because Reese's Pieces blew up. Everybody was talking about them. It was at every movie theater from then on in. I remember my parents getting them when we went to see E.T. So, a huge mistake on M&M's part. Candace, yeah. So, yeah, I did too. Flight of the Navigator was one of my favorites growing up, as well as E.T. and a bunch of others. Such a good movie. And the voice of the alien spacecraft was Pee Wee Herman. And Davy. Davy was the boy. And it's a time travel movie too. So you want a good movie to watch for yourself or for your kids? Flight of the Navigator. Isn't Sarah Jessica Parker in it too? I believe she is. There's a ton of movies that I would recommend when I grew. I mean, Goonies is another great one. Adventure movie that it was a feel good movie, made me feel awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't looked into that lately, but I know at one point Hershey's had some vegan dark chocolate. Oh yeah, Hitchcock. Hitchcock. Um, there's a bunch of Hitchcock movies I like. Rear View Mirror, Vertigo, The Birds, Psycho. You know that scene in Psycho when the shower scene? That's Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, by the way. But the way that they got, it was a black and white movie. The way that they got the blood was they used Hershey syrup. Yeah, Stand By Me is another favorite of mine too. I never had any friends later in life than the friends I had when I was 12. Such a good movie. So if you guys haven't seen any of these, go back and watch them. And know that if you're watching Stand By Me, which is, almost 40 years old? Probably 35 years old, somewhere around there. River Phoenix. in that movie was vegan at that time. And his godmother is in that movie too. I mean, she's only in 2 small parts. You can't even really pick her out that well. She's in like the lard ass scene, but she's also in a scene where she drops him off in an old, I think it's a red pickup, drops River Phoenix off with Gordy LeChance. But I know her. I met her on the cruise, the vegan cruise, and they've been vegan for probably. Well, when she told me this, it was about 5 years ago that she had been vegan over 40 years. So well over 45 years now. And that's the whole, Joaquin Phoenix and River Phoenix, like the majority of their life, they've been vegan. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I went vegetarian in 1990. So and my vegan anniversary is next week. Should I do a video or just not? It's not like a increment of 5. Yeah, I really like the Rear Window. Wait, what rumor did you hear about Jamie Lee? Hold on, what was it? I didn't see what you wrote. Oh, they don't have vegan dark chocolate milk? They did. They definitely did. And I think the reason they made it, I could be wrong, but I think it was Operation Desert Storm. They wanted to make a chocolate that wouldn't melt as easily so they could send it to the troops. And they made vegan dark chocolate. So I remember at one point, there was a vegan Hershey's dark chocolate. Yeah, what was the rumor you heard? I never saw North by Northwest. Oh yeah, I always do what I want as my channel, but what did I say? Did I say something? Oh, you associate Jamie Lee Curtis with yogurt. So does Rachel. She's they did her and her friend did a video when they were in high school about Activia, and they talked just like Jamie Lee Curtis in there. I just know her from, well, I mean, I know her from a lot of things, but Halloween, and what's that other one? What was it? Parent Trap, or what was it? Parent, or I don't know, something like that. I wouldn't have Lindsay Lohan in it. I should bring the microphone down. Well, what it was doing last week, I have to have it close enough because my camera was focusing on this instead of my face. Can you still hear me okay? Is it too loud? She's a hermaphrodite. Yeah, I did hear that too. I'll have to check out North by Northwest. I don't know. Is Activia still? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Oh yeah, Freaky Friday was the one. Yeah. Yep. True Lies. Yeah, she's in a bunch of movies. She's definitely well known. She's in a lot of Halloween movies. Always coming back for Halloween. That's where she got her start, was Halloween. And by the way, when John Carpenter made Halloween, he brought it to an audience to watch, and they watched it, and nobody liked it. They're like, this isn't scary at all. There's nothing scary about this. We can't use this. So what did John Carpenter do? He had a background in music, so he went back and he made that Halloween song. Do 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 do. You know, like he did that on the keyboard. He put it in there. He went back. He played it again, and everybody was hooked, and it became just a viral sensation of what it is today, a huge franchise. all because of that music. Christmas with the Cranks. The house was a drawing. They kind of did that in the original Star Wars too. When they were in the Death Star, and it was all a drawing. It was all drawn on glass. Amazing stuff that they did back then. I hated yogurt growing up. I like yogurt now, depending on what it is. But Follow Your Heart has some really good yogurt. I did a yogurt taste test with like 30 different ones with my friend Cesar, and we tell you our favorite ones. But growing up, I didn't like yogurt. And I think the reason why I didn't, well, for one, it wasn't vegan yogurt when I was growing up. But also, I didn't like the chunks in there. Like I didn't like them. So I'd always try to eat around them, and it wasn't a very fun experience eating yogurt when I was little. I used to have the Halloween ringtone back when ringtones were like a thing. Probably, it was well over 10 years ago. It was probably like more like 16 or 17 years ago. I had a ringtone, Halloween ringtone. Thoughts on Midsummer? I think I did a whole video on that. I liked it, but I think it was disturbing. It was pretty disturbing, which I liked. I like horror, I like stuff like that. But yeah, it's messed up for sure. And I think it's really well done. So if you're looking for something like scary like that, watch Midsummer. But don't say I didn't warn you, because it is pretty disturbing. It gave me a weird feel. But yeah, I like scary things like that. I tried the Oatly yogurt a few years back because my friend, the same friend that moved to Iceland, brought some back from Iceland, and I tried it then. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we don't all have all vegan grocery stores all over the place. If you have one near you, you're lucky. But I remember they had a whole franchise of them over in Germany called Vegans when I went there. That was great. All the smoke. Yeah, let's hope it all ends soon. You didn't like the ending? Yeah, the ending is probably the most disturbing part if we're still talking Midsummer. Yeah, Tom, I seem to always like the vanilla flavored yogurt the best too. Yeah, the pups are in the background right now with their shadows on the wall. I got the lights down there. The blue and the reds. Do you think you'd get sick if you consumed dairy? Well, since I haven't consumed dairy in very, very long time, probably. But I don't know. Who knows? Already as it is, well, we don't have lactase to digest lactose. That's why a lot of people are lactose intolerant and get sick when they have too much dairy. We're not meant to be drinking the dairy of another animal in the first place. But um, I haven't had it in over a quarter of a century, so. So if I were to go eat like a whole thing of non-dairy yogurt, or no, dairy yogurt, I probably would get sick. Yeah, most people feel better anyway when they go vegan. It's easier on your body. In the new video I edited, there was a part that like I had to put in the video, but I like wanted to cut it out because I had this piece of hair hanging on my chin, and no one told me. And I'm sitting there talking, and it's just like, oh, I can't. Like, I couldn't fix it in in post either. It's not something I could do. Which one, Gomez? What one was it that you? What brand was it of the vegan yogurt? St. Paul, Minnesota, vegan grocery store trying to be started. Oh, that's cool. And they have a GoFundMe page right now. Koyo is your favorite vegan yogurt. I didn't like that one. Will I have a mac and cheese taste test and have Rachel make them all? They would all be bad. No, I have something planned for her to make. Maybe that'll be one of them eventually. And I'm trying to figure out. I think they both would be cool, but like I was trying to figure out if I should just do a straight up video on that or a live stream. I don't know. Mac and cheese soup. That's, yeah. Well, so think about this. Anything that they say, oh no, that's fine, but just whatever you do, don't give that to, a pregnant woman, and don't give it to babies. You want to think about this. Like, well, if you're not giving it to babies, there's got to be a reason why. So wouldn't that just be better if I don't do it either? Like certain things, like, I don't know. Sourdough is already like a higher up thing, like a learning curve. You can't just like, oh, I'm gonna make some sourdough. I've messed up probably more than I've made that came out good. Have her make cereal. Literally, she tried. She tried making. She was telling me the other day that she tried making oatmeal at work, and she messed it up. And people that were in the break room with her were like, "How did you mess that up? I saw what you did, and like, how did you mess it up?" She's like, "I don't know, but I did." Um, I reached out to my guy that makes my vampire teeth today because I needed a replacement tooth. So I'm gonna be hopefully getting that before Halloween. Excited about that. Yeah, you're gonna see more and more people are gonna start saying that. You know, it's finally, I'm happy because it's finally, after seeing how it's been since the early stages, you know, when I first went vegan to where it is today, like it's mainstream. It's finally mainstream. I often joke with her that she can't even boil water. It's not even being mean. She just can't cook. Coconut collaborative. Yeah, I try to stay away from the coconut. No, I didn't. But Janelle, Route 9 have some of the best cookies. And now you're making me craving cookies. I'm trying to eat healthy over here. Those cookies were so good. What about my Go Vegan mask? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm waiting on my embroider guy, and he said the masks were a little bit, they were a little bit out there. Like it's taken him like a month just to get them in, but I'll let you guys know as soon as they come in. Do you think my dad would listen? No, my dad wouldn't. My dad's no. He has doctors telling him to quit smoking forever, and he hasn't. You're gonna order 5 of them? 5 cookies? Plants don't cause pandemics. I could. And that's true. You're a self-taught cook. I am too. Self-taught cook. Well, yeah, I am a self-taught cook, but I also worked in a bunch of food food places over the years when I was younger. No, my dad usually doesn't eat what my mom cooks. He's getting a little better because he used to not touch anything, but now he'll at least try stuff that I make. Or like when we go over to my like the last vlog I did, it was like an all vegan party over at my brother's house, and so there wasn't anything there that wasn't vegan, and my dad ate the food and he liked it, which I don't understand why he doesn't do all the time. Yeah, that's the most important thing, Mantis, I think. I think everybody, because it's something we all have to do, right? We all have to eat. Every one of us, we have to eat. So it should be a skill that everybody learns, whether you're like a master or just can get by cooking, your own meals. Learn to cook. And once you learn to cook, that just opens the door for everything else. And that's exactly what it did for me. And you pick things up from different people, from different cultures, and we've been cooking since the beginning of humanity, so I like the what why can't oh, Bob's oatmeal, Bob's organic oatmeal. Yeah, I also grew up with the Quaker oatmeal packs. Quaker oats, the maple brown sugar, that was my favorite one. And then the apple cinnamon had like dehydrated pieces of apple in it. Wasn't my favorite. The brown sugar was. And then I'd add extra sugar. I probably ate way too much sugar. But then again, I was a junk foodie until just, almost 10 years ago. It's not hard, yeah. It's, you know, you can veganize just about anything. Peaches and cream. Yeah, the steel cut will take a lot longer, like a half an hour to cook, half an hour to 45 minutes. I wasn't too big on oatmeal unless it had like a lot of sugar in it. So I was a cereal kind of kid, and I had all my favorites when I was growing up were probably Cookie Crisp, um, Fruity Pebbles, and way back in the day they had Dino Pebbles, which I liked, and then they just stopped selling them. But they were like Fruity Pebbles, but they were vanilla, and I think they had marshmallows in them too. But yeah, those were my favorites. Cookie Crisp, Reese's peanut butter cup cereal, like all the cereals that were like so bad for me. Ice Cream Jones cereal. I still remember the commercials for these things too. Smurfberry Crunch. Yep, I do remember Smurf cereal. Smurfberry Crunch is fun to eat. A Smurfy breakfast treat. Gummy berry cereal. Lumps of brown sugar. I used to love, like, if I could find them. My parents didn't buy them, but like sugar cubes, if my friends had them, I'd be like, oh my God. Because it's something like I never really saw before. Like I saw it in cartoons, like Tom and Jerry and stuff. And my mom didn't always buy all this stuff. So like when I would spend the night over at my friend's house, we would do things that my mom wouldn't let us do, like watch Friday the 13th. We would, and then for breakfast, we'd have like a huge bowl of like Cocoa Pebbles and stuff. And by the way, Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles used to be really delicious. And this is before I was vegan. They used to be so delicious, but then they changed the recipe and they didn't taste good anymore. Yeah, now none of these cereals are vegan because of the vitamin D they use. Kid cuisine dinners. I used to have TV dinners. That was like, you know what? I want to make vegan TV dinners like back in the day, like the TV dinners. I want to make vegan TV dinners because I like those. For some reason, it was like it looked gross or anything, but I loved it, those mashed potatoes and the brownie dessert. And I just want to make. Maybe I'll make my own like vegan TV dinners. You're gonna need them in your zombie apocalypse. D2 comes from plants. D3 is not vegan. And all these cereals have. By the way, you can go check out my video. So it's like all of General Mills, I think all of Kellogg's, or all of Post. None of those cereals are vegan if they have. Like, you're not going to find vegan cereal by those guys unless it's like a straight up organic cereal with vegan D2, not D3. Just I did the homework, and unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, produce, vitamin D. It's not going to be vegan. There's, I looked at them all. I couldn't find any that were vegan. So if you find just vitamin D, it's still no. I wouldn't touch it. Yeah, and I did. I contacted those 3 companies for you guys, so you can hear them explain the answer to that. There are vegan box cereals. You just got to find them. You know, Target has some good ones, and if you're looking for like stuff like that, like the junk cereal, I've noticed that there's a Target brand that is kind of like a Frosted Flakes that's pretty good, and then there's this other one like a peanut butter puff one, and that one's like probably my favorite. I don't eat it all the time, but you know, once in a while I'll grab it and I kind of throw a little bit, like I'll make a smoothie bowl and I'll put like a handful of those in there, you know, just for some crunch. They're pretty good. No, D3 comes from um, lanolin, from sheep's wool, and yeah, nasty. Also, L-cysteine is like duck feathers. And also, I just want to make sure. Hold on. Yeah, it comes from hair or poultry feathers. So technically it's vegetarian, but not vegan. Yeah, Travis, that's exactly what I thought too. So it's not clear what I'm looking at right now, but I did hear that it's human hair, which is weird. But it's in a lot of like not in a lot, but it's in some like bagels and like some breads. So you really got to watch out for that. I don't see it all the time, but when you do see it, yeah, you wanna look out for that. Yeah, Engine 2 cereals are vegan. Yep. And there is one that is really good. I had it at the YouTube house. No, I don't believe the Oreos ones are vegan. You can go check out my video that I did probably what 6 months ago, maybe even not that long ago. I did a video where I contacted 3 companies for cereal, so you can hear their answer straight from them. I ask all the right answers, so then you can find out like what's vegan, what's not. And unfortunately, most of those cereals are not vegan. And I know that they said at one point, and I don't know if my video triggered them to do this, but they said that they were talking. It was in the talks to change their vitamin D so that their cereals would be vegan. Now, the other thing that I didn't even look at, because if I weeded out the vitamin D, was for the people that don't want their sugar to be processed through bone charred. So that's the other concern, because a lot of them are. Is that what I said? I asked all the right answers. Yeah, I asked all the right questions. Um, I'm just looking at the ingredients over here real quick. Yeah, the Oreo cereal actually does look like it might be vegan. So the only thing that I would even wonder about, and some people don't really care, is the sugar, if it was processed through bone char or not. So it doesn't look like there's any vitamin D in that at all. And I don't see anything else that would be not vegan. So yeah, maybe that is vegan. Cream of wheat, that's another one that my mom would make for me when I was little. And if you had like, they put a little bit of milk in it and some sugar, and then like around the sides was like the best part. Like, what's up, Noag, Mr. Craig? What's going on? Oh, I think I'm getting too far away from the microphone and I'm getting blurry. I got the new hanging mic right here. Woo! So you guys can hear me with your ears, your eardrums. So what's up, Craig? It's been a long time since I've talked to you. Just a little live stream action going on over here. When is this apocalypse going to end, Craig, so we can do some videos again, you know? How's everything over there in the Noeg Craig world? How's everything going with your family and stuff? And the candy making company? I'm assuming everything's good. We're going to be playing the guessing game, a horror guessing game in a little while too. What is the best vegan pizza I've had other than the ones I make? Wow. I really there's two that come to mind. I really liked when I was in Portland, Oregon. Sizzle Pie. Sizzle Pie has some really good pizza. Delicious. It's not an all vegan place, but Sizzle Pie has one of my favorites. And then Purgatory Pizza is another one that was amazing. Oh, there's so many good vegan pizzas out there. And also, Screamers has some really good vegan pizza too. I don't know. I would probably say that out of all those, probably, yeah, I think it's Sizzle Pie as far as going somewhere else. But out of all the pizzas, it'd probably be my pizza that I make. It's a stuffed broccoli, spinach, cheese pizza. Completely stuffed, not just the crust, the whole pizza. And that's my go-to. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of hiking, camping, haven't you? Where have you gone lately that you haven't told me? Blackbird Pizza in Philadelphia. I had it. It was okay. I actually made pizza a couple nights ago, and there was the leftovers all disappeared today. Piece of pie. Yeah, I never went there, but I was familiar with it. Let me see. Put that. Do I like any of the non-traditional pizza varieties? Such as you just got back from the Adirondacks. How long were you there? Did you spend the night up there? Well, so Trini, there's a company now called Blackbird Pizza from New York City that has frozen pizzas. They're delicious. They're some of the probably the best frozen pizza I've had. And before that, it was Amy's Margarita Pizza. But they're not the same as the Blackbird Pizza in Philadelphia, which they have vegan pizzas and wings and all that stuff. All vegan. So they're completely different. But yeah, I've had both, and the one in Philly is in one of my videos a few years ago. Oh yeah, Craig. Actually, the first day I ever met Craig in person, we met up. There's a video of it. You guys can go watch it. See how much I remember of it. But we meet up in person. We go to Wegmans. We order a pizza, and I think we got like half and half because I hated mushrooms, but he loved mushrooms. But I love black olives, but he hated black olives. So we had to we had to figure out what we were gonna get because then other things were like, well, yeah, I like that. He's like, well, I like that too, but I don't like this and I don't like. So we're like, okay. We can do this, man. And then we kind of got kicked out of there at the same time because we were filming, and security went right up to our face and they're like, man, you can't, I'm going to bring and throw a tomato at you. And they didn't say that. But anyway, so we had to leave, and we went over to the mall, which was right next door. But this is like, we've got one of the biggest malls in the United States here in Syracuse, but we didn't go to that mall. We went to the other mall, and this one was like, it's dead. It's like, we shot a zombie movie in there, me and John, like years ago. But we went to the Dead Mall, and we went there, we ate, and yeah, that's the first day I met Craig. Pizza brought us together. And then we went hiking and camping in the Adirondacks. And then the next night we're like, should we do this again? Nah, let's just go to Whole Foods and get some pizza. So we've always been eating pizza. Made a couple pizzas in Craig's kitchen too for some different events. Usually eating events. We ate them. I don't always put pineapple on my pizza, but I don't mind it. But I don't want big, I like all my stuff like chopped up really fine if I'm going to put it on my pizza. So otherwise I just want like a simple just cheese pizza. Or even sauce pizza. So if I do have pineapple, I don't want big chunks. I want them to be smaller. But yeah, we did a deep dish Hawaiian pizza, vegan ham and pineapple. The Dead Mall, yep. Yeah, that was a good camping trip because we got pizza. Now that I think about it, we've done a lot of pizza. We've made breakfast pizza at your place. We had the pizza eating contest that we did in Albany, where I just kind of was like, yeah, sure, I'll compete, and I'll just get some pizza and eat it until I'm full. Yep, I knew I wasn't going to win that contest. I don't like eating until I feel that bad. And the worst I did that was with Ethiopian food. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll eat it. If you're not going to eat it, I'll eat it. And I ate all the injera and everything. And then it kind of expanded in my stomach. And it was the most full I've ever been. And I did not I'm like, you know what? I'm never going to eat again. And that was a lie because I did eat again. But I didn't want it at that moment. I do too, Moonbat. I want pizza right now too. Uncle Jerry's vegan cookies. That sounds familiar, but I don't think so. I'd have to Google it right now. Uncle Eddie's vegan cookies. Oh, yeah. Uncle Eddie's. Uncle Eddie's. Yes. Those are good. I used to buy those when I lived in D.C. back in like 2008 or something. Where did I go there? It was like, what's the name of the grocery store down there? Was it Mom's? I forgot. And then, anyway, I used to live there. Pizza is, I don't know. It's really, yeah, we're going to do the guessing game soon. No, but I have a couple bags still. Like that's something that I want to make like a fajita pizza or something with the soy curls. I know there's a lot I still got to do. Mom's Organic Market, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Uncle Eddie's in a long time. That's why when you said that, it brought me way back to a day when I could buy Uncle Eddie cookies. Oh yeah, there is vegan D3, but the D3 that these, you know, that's commercially made for like these big companies, they're not using the vegan certified D3. I actually have vitamins that have the lichen D3. That was the first answer that I was gonna. So vegan wahida got the right answer, and we didn't even do it yet. So you kind of went like into the future and came back and said, I know what you're gonna guess. Okay, so I don't even know how long we've been doing this now, so I'm gonna check how long we've been on. 71 minutes. Okay, so like an hour and a half ish, almost. So let's do this. Would I be sad if I couldn't digest gluten anymore? Yeah, I mean, I was sad when I realized I couldn't really eat anything with like coconut oil or anything like that anymore. Not because I love coconut, but so many things have it in it. So yeah, I love gluten too. I do. You may not have any internet connection, but I see what you're writing, so you do. It's funny because Rachel played Warcraft with me a couple years ago, and every character she made was the first one was Danny DeVito, and then the other one was Steve Buscemi, and the other one was Chevy Chase. I'm like, what? What? Okay. All right. So for the guessing game, I have a bunch of things down here. I got some things that are hard and obscure. I got movies, I got people, and I kind of want to do all of these based around like horror related because we're getting into that time of the year and it's very exciting for me. So if you don't like this kind of thing, I'm sorry, but we're still going to do the guessing game. And let me put this closer here so the focus doesn't go off. Okay, so horror related. Carol Ann? So again, if you're new to this, basically for the guessing game, what we do here is you ask me questions and I'll say yes or no. And these questions, don't just blurt out a name because that's not how you play it. So you say, is this, I don't know, male or female? Is this person alive or dead? Is this a movie or is this a person? Is this a character? Is it a director? Is this a creature? Is this human or non-human? You just basically ask questions and I'll say yes or no. And that's how you do it. And we'll go from there. Oh, you're going 100% off grid. That sounds enticing, and at the same time, like I like my internet, but also that sounds pretty cool. All right, so let me come up with the first one. We'll do an easy one at first, just because. Let's see, horror related. Okay. So the first one is going to be I'm thinking of a movie, so that's going to kind of be easy because you're not going to have to guess if it's a movie or not. So the first one's a movie. Go. I should play some horror music in the background, like I did when I read Craig's story. Let's see if I have. It's not black and white. It's not about a ghost. It's not 80s. A movie title. Is the name of the movie the title? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's fiction. Yes, 90s. How many words in the title? Well, it's yes or no. So if you said, is there more than this many words, then but I see what you're saying there. Female lead, yes. No, there's not a monster. Does it really matter? Yes. 2000s. Well, there are sequels. Oh, I just gave something away that I think ran into 2000. But let me just pull it up anyway, and also so you know I'm not lying. Okay, so yes. Okay, this one is 90s, as I said, so it is 90s. Set in the U.S., yes. Is the female an adult? Well, young adult. No British guys. Mid 90s. I don't see any answers yet. No, it doesn't have Bruce Campbell. Is the killer monster a woman? No. We're guessing the name of the movie. No, I didn't see John Venus's video. Am I vegan? No, John, you're not. You never were. Stop. Is there a dog in the movie? Oh, I don't remember. If there is, it's not significant. I mean, a dog's always significant, right? But no. Is the lead in high school? Oh, we got it. We have the answer. The answer is Scream. You got it right, Carissa. Wait, was it Carissa? Yes, Carissa got it right. Scream. Okay. So the first one, that was fun. Took a while. So you tell me when you want a hard one, because I'm gonna wait off on them until, let me see. All right, I'm thinking of another movie. Ready? Another movie. Let's do it. Congrats, Carissa. You were first. Oh, wait, Stacy, did you guess it first? Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. No, Carissa did it before you. There is a little bit of a lag, so maybe you said it before I said it. So if you got it, congrats. All right, so yeah, these are all going to be horror related. Well, unless it's like sci-fi, then I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I'll alternate like that. Okay, so is there a monster in this one? Yes, there is. It is an 80s movie. It is horror. I don't believe it was based on a book, but I could be wrong. Yeah, unless I say it's going to be a sci-fi horror, it's always going to be horror. Okay, let me see. Male lead? Yeah. It's not part of a series. Is the killer monster wearing a mask? No. Is it gory? No. Is the lead a teenage girl? No. We got some good guesses here. Is the killer monster from space? No. Vampires? There is vampires. No demons. Dracula. Dracula is in it. So I don't think this one's going to be that hard. So this isn't going to be like a very obscure movie or anything like that. We have a winner. Pac-A-Llama. We have Monster Squad. Do you guys remember Monster Squad? It's kid friendly. It was one of my favorites. Kick Wolfman and the Nards. So yeah, Monster Squad. Good movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Check it out. Okay, so Monster Squad. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. What else are we going to do? Okay, I'm thinking this one's not going to be a movie title. It's going to be, I'm thinking of an individual. So you guys do your thing. I just want to hold on one second. I'm just trying to, I'll read these in a second. I just want to bring up the year. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's see. Male character. Yes, this is a male. It's I'm thinking of the actual character. So, but if you guess the actual person, maybe I'll direct you to that. Horror actor. Yes, but I'm thinking of a character. It is a human. Yes, it is 80s and 90s. He's not a monster. Not a teenager. Well, maybe in the 80s. It's hard to gauge back then, you know. Like people just seemed older back then when they were actually younger. But possibly teenager back in the 80s. There's a movie. Is he tall? I don't know, really. Is he tall? I'd have to look at the actual actor to find that out. But I'm looking at the actual character right now. Is he in his 40s now? No. No. Currently, he would be more than that. No. He wasn't played by Johnny Depp. Does he die? No. You guys got some good answers here because I came up with a bunch of stuff too. We're guessing character. What's his last name in real life? I don't know if he's married at all. Yes, this character is the lead. So maybe is he evil? Is he evil? No. Was he blonde? Dark hair. More brownish. This person's human. I guess I thought this would be an easy one, but maybe I'll give you another hint. You guys already kind of said something about him earlier. Maybe. Definitely. Were the movies based on books? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Maybe you're not going to get it. Maybe I'm not giving the right clues, or you guys aren't asking the right questions. Yeah, he started out in movies in the 80s, 1981. But let's just go with this. The movie that I'm thinking of is in early 90s, okay? So there are sequels, is what I'm trying to say, that he plays the same character. His name does start with a vowel. There we go. He wasn't played by Josh Brolin. Somebody already said the actual... Oh, Carissa's on a roll. Carissa got it. Ash from Evil Dead, Army of Darkness. There we go. Ash. So yeah, I was getting worried though, but somebody said Bruce Campbell earlier, so that was what I was trying to get at. Somebody already said his name. All right, let's go. I got another one all ready to go. So far, you guys got to beat Carissa. Okay, it's all ready and it's on the screen. So here we go. You never saw that one? Okay. Yes, this is a character, AJ. Caroline? Nope. Trini says Carissa said this one out. No, not female. Male. No, this character is not a villain. No superpowers. Under 30. Human. 80s. Hold on a second. It could... I think it's 80s, but it could be 70s. Nope, it's 70s. I just gave it away, but 70s. Yeah, I would say one of the lead characters. Not half monster. Yes, child. Hi, Sean. Good. How are you? We're playing the guessing game right now. Horror related. Does he die? No. We got a few good guesses. Nothing yet. Just got out of work. There was not a death by fire. No demons. A standalone movie, yes. Up until I think a couple years ago. Alpaca llama, yes. Yes, you're correct. Can anybody think of the name? Everybody's like, what did he say? What did he say? Or she. I don't know if you're a guy or girl. Well, now you have the biggest clue of all because Alpaca just gave it away. You just guessed it, but now you got to think of the name. There we go. Kelly got it. Danny Torrance from The Shining, 1977. All right, guys. You guys are doing good. I feel like I shouldn't do a hard one now because we haven't got any that where we're like that. So Danny Torrance. These are all ones that. Let me see. All right, I got an easy one. Right here. Okay, ready? Go. Yeah, nice job, Kelly. And also Alpaca llama, because you both got it. I would have taken just Danny too. No, this isn't a movie. This is someone from a movie. Adult, young adult, young adult or old teen. Monster, yeah, technically. Character, yes, a character. Male, yes. I'm looking for the character, not the actor. Although if you do guess the actor, I'll point you in the direction, so then you'll know who it is. So far we have a male actor, young adult, technically a monster. Yes, 80s, not Wolfman. He is evil, yes. He's one of the lead characters. One of them. Is he killed at the end? Yes, Linda. Spoilers. Nope, not Macaulay Culkin. We're looking for the actual character. Trini, yes. And Alpaca llama, yes. Well, you guys got the answer now because they just gave it away. Alpaca llama did it again. Just listen to what Alpaca llama says and you guys will get it every time. You can just say the first name too. You can't remember the name again. Alpaca llama got it right. But somebody come up with the name of who I'm talking about. You don't have to get his last name. Just pick his first name. Really? You guys don't know? Like, they gave you... You're so... Just look at what there we go. Ivlani. It's David. Kiefer Sutherland plays David, the one that they think is the head vampire in The Lost Boys. So, congrats to, I think, 3 of you. I think Trini said Lost Boys. So, you guys want to keep going, or should we end it for the night? Let's see. I got a couple really harder ones, and then I got here. Let's just do let's do a movie. We're doing another movie. Here we go. Ready? Movie time. Oh, I didn't show you the David one. I didn't even pull it up, but okay. All ready to go. No, this one's not going to be hard. This one's, and honestly, you guys, somebody already said this before. But yeah, this is 80s. Look at my dog shadow on the wall. This is 80s, yep. No, this isn't. We're not talking about an actor. We're talking about a movie. So far, we got 80s movie. No vampires. '80s movie, guys. No, not a female lead. Carol Ann is not in it. The villain's not wearing a mask. There's no ghosts. I don't think there's any wolves in it. Yes, a standalone movie. Genre is horror. No, not a movie about a family. Not The Breakfast Club. Fiction, I would hope. The villain's not human. Big. No, not really. Not multiple lead actors. I haven't seen this in a while, and I think there's a dog in it, but that's not like the main thing we're looking at. It's not set at a sleepaway camp. I don't know if this is based on a book. There's no werewolves in it. Yeah, I think there's some good old 80s gore in this. Yep. It is American. There's no priest in it. Somebody already said this like earlier tonight. Is it set in the woods? No. But that's a good question, because if you can find out where it's set, you'll get it. It's not Alien, but there may be an alien in it. It's not set in space. Nope. It's not set in New Orleans. New Orleans. You're too busy watching The Floor Shadows. Well, Linda, you didn't think you were in any of these. You got it. It's The Thing. Set in, I think it's Antarctica. If not, maybe North Pole. But anyway, you got it. Congrats. The Thing. I thought that was an easy one. Somebody already said The Thing earlier. I think 2 people did. Yeah. So you got it. We can keep going. Let's see. What you want to do? Okay, so I'll give you guys a choice. We can either do another movie, we can do an actor, or something rare and obscure that is, I don't know. I'm sure somebody might get it, but you kind of got to know it to be able to get it. So which one do you guys want? I think the movie ones are the easiest. The people one might be easy too. A movie? Okay. You guys want a movie? All right, cool. I've got a couple more movies. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. We got it. Here we go. This one is it's pretty easy, I think. 90s. Oh wait, let me pull it up. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was. Let me see. No, not 90s. All right, here we go. Not 80s. Male lead. Yeah. Danny DeVito is not in it. No, this movie was not mentioned tonight. Not 60s, not 70s. Not 79s. 2000s, yes. It's in the 2000s. Early 2000s. Does it star a human killer? No. I mean, technically, yes, but no. To make this easy, no. Not later than 2010, early 2000s. Kind of monsters? Yeah, there's zombies in it. There you go. That's a good question. Not Tremors. There's so many good questions you could ask about this too. Not vampires. There might be a virus, but I don't think... All right, you got it. You got Shaun of the Dead. Rebalancer. The rest of you guys were really close too. Iron Gamer also got it. Shaun of the Dead. You guys, Shaun of the Dead. It's a good movie too. If you guys haven't seen it, it's like a comedy zombie, but it's also really good. I like it. Okay, well, we're almost done with my list that I did. All right, we're gonna do a person. All right, so oh, that'd be funny if I didn't cover it up yet. Okay. Okay, go. Male, yes. I'm thinking of the actual actor this time instead of the character. But if you get the character, I will give it to you. We're talking about a male actor. Horror movie. This is the easiest one. Johnny Depp. There you go. Vegan Wahida. You got it, Paul. Johnny Depp. This was, by the way, Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 1. This was Johnny Depp's first acting role ever. There you go. A Nightmare on Elm Street. See, Nightmare on Elm Street. I want to pull that up real quick. 1984. And the reason why he got the role, by the way, was because it was Wes Craven. His daughter liked Johnny Depp the best out of the people that tried out, so he was hired for the part. Yeah, that was Johnny Depp. That was his first role. So... yeah, I don't know if 21 Jump Street was before that or after that. I used to watch 21 Jump Street too. Okay, so that's it for the people. So let's just go. Okay, so... all right, this one might be hard. I'm going to do it anyway. This is probably the hardest one I have on this list. Okay, go ahead, guys. This one's hard, I think. Jump, 21 Jump Street. The guy that starred in this. The second one was like my least favorite one. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, just to make this a little less hard than it already is I'm thinking of a character that's in a movie. Okay? All right, so here we go. No, this person's not real. It's a character. Not a vampire, not a monster, not male. '80s, yes. No, this character's not the killer. This character's not evil. Not a lead character. That's what's going to make it hard. Female, yes. Not young. Not a child. Not a male. Yeah, the movie has a monster. The female is a mom, yes. She's not really old. I would say over 40. Yeah. No, so we're not looking for the actual actor. We're looking for a character. Not Dracula's Bride. No, we're talking about horror movies. And if you guys really still I have a really good clue that I could give you if we don't start guessing. It's funny because you guys said the mom of E.T., the mom from Cujo, and also Dee Wallace, and Dee Wallace plays both of those parts, but no. Does she have blonde hair? I don't believe you see her hair. Will we know the character's name? I mean, I know the character's name without having to look her up, so this is obscure. So if you know the movie, you will know this woman's name. Is she the lead character's mom? One of them. If you rephrase that differently, I could answer it better. But one of them, yes. Do you see her? You can see her, yes. Trini. Yes, she's a nun. Okay, now we're getting down to it. Now we're getting down to. I think you guys will get it now. Vegan Wahida, yes, you're correct. You gotta say your name though. That's why it was so. This was so hard. I think. I just memorized her name when I was little. I guess maybe. I feel like if I can do it without looking it up, then it's fair game. There you go, Amanda Kruger. So Freddy Krueger, right there. That was the hardest one I have on here, I believe. Well, there might be another one that's kind of hard. If you don't remember names. We can do that one last. We'll do that one last. I got a couple more to do. If you guys are into it, I'm into it. That was good, though, Wahida. That was a good one. You got the hardest one so far. It's from what I think. And I was going to give you guys the hint that you just said the last character you guys guessed, Johnny Depp, was from the movie Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay. All right, we'll go back to an easier one. So, movie. We're thinking of a horror movie. This one it shouldn't be too hard. Let me just pull it up here too. Okay, go ahead. Not a chance with that one. Oh, I didn't see that, Trini. If you said that, I didn't see it. But yeah, you're right. She was a nun. But it still got you to the next question, so. Okay, no, not 80s movie. No, not bloody. Yes, very, very well-known movie. No, not 2000s. Just let me make sure. It's, no, not 2000s. Title or character? Yeah, kind of. A little bit. Not 80s. How many E's in the title? That's not really a yes or no question, but I kind of want to give that answer to you. Hold on, let me count. 2. There's 2. So I gave that to you. There's 2 in there. Johnny was supposed to be your husband. Yeah, it ended up turning into a franchise. Is this character a woman? It is 90s. What do you mean as a character? We're thinking of a movie. There's no priest that I can recall. There's no alien. It's not Wheel of Fortune. It's not. None of these are going to be E.T. because that's not a horror movie. No, it's not it. There is a main character, yes, that is a teenager. Not Multiple Worlds. I wouldn't really say a monster per se. When I don't know how to answer it like that, it's because of a reason. And there's reasons. There's reasons. I would say it's unclear, but I would say no to Ghost Demon. You'll understand when you get it. A monstrous person. Unknown. There's no death by fire. Does the villain wear a mask? Unknown. Not Leprechaun. Not Creepshow. No, there's not little kids in it. Is the monster ever shown on camera? No. Does anyone have special powers? Unclear. Remember, this is a very well-known movie. I'll give you some more hints too. A lot of movies try to do their business model after this movie. That probably just gave it away, because I know you guys are smart. This movie made a lot of money for the amount of money that they spent. Probably more than any other movie out there. Come on, you guys know it. The villain hasn't seen COVID. Yeah. Wow, vegan mojitos. You're on a roll, man. Blair Witch Project, guys. The Blair Witch, where you never see the villain, and it's unclear. A lot of things are unclear. But it's a very well-known movie, nonetheless. So a bunch of you got it at the end before I said it, because there is a delay. So to everybody that just got Blair Witch, congratulations. Let's see. Vegan Mojita, as far as I see, got it first. And then Blut Vergesian, 228 got it. Sarah got it. Janelle, Lena, a bunch of you guys got it. So congrats to all of you. All right, we can keep going, because I got a couple more here if you guys want to do it. I have 2 more movies and 3 more things, characters, whatever. We'll do a character right now. Let's see. Okay, this character is fairly easy. I don't think anyone said it yet, but go ahead. Give it your best shot. If you guys are just joining us, we're playing the horror and guessing game. And right now we're guessing like horror movies and characters and stuff like that. So you just ask me questions and I say yes or no. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, Paul, you're on a roll for real. Okay, let's see. Oh, Mantis also got Blair Witch also. There are 2 E's in the title? There are. The has an E in it, Stacy. And Project has an E in it. It's called the Blair Witch Project, remember. Okay. I had to double check that to make sure I wasn't an idiot. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking of a character. Yes, this character is a male. Is the character human? I think so. I think humanoid at least, but but or at least looks like a human. Let's put it that way. Yes, the character survives to the end of the movie. Is the title more than 2 words? No. Did I scream in terror? No, but people have. I don't want to give it away what I was going to say, but not 80s, but is the lead an alien? No. Does the male character have special powers? Yeah. 90s, yes. Not in 80s, but 90s. Is there a lead woman? Honestly, I haven't seen this in a very long time, and I don't recall. It wasn't one of my favorite movies, but it is a movie. And I'll give you some more clues. I have met this guy in person that plays this character. Okay, so maybe I didn't meet him. I was in a horror convention, and he was there. He's on my video. Walking by, not killing anyone, but walking by. If it was in the movie, he probably would have killed someone. Not Pinhead or Halloween. You guys remember because I was next to Pinhead in my convention. Is the movie very popular? It's popular enough that everybody would know. Yeah, I think most people would know. Yeah, it's popular enough. Yeah. I don't know if everybody's seen it though. It's not like as popular as Nightmare on Elm Street, but it is. Truker, you got it. It's Candyman. So if you guessed the name of the actor or the name of the character or the name of the movie, you got it right. It was Candyman, and it's played by Tony Todd. Tony Todd, Candyman. He was actually somebody that we were looking at to be in my movie, but I don't know if that's actually happening. Not the movie, but him being in it. So that's Tony Todd, Candyman, and we're almost done here. By the way, good guess there, Candyman. Trini also said Candyman. True character said it first. Did anyone else say it? Love a Candyman. Okay, so we are down to just, we have 3 more to go. Okay, this is another movie / something in a movie. Somebody has already said this. So if you say it again, you got it. So go ahead. Okay, here we go. Not a vampire. Not The Thing, but similar. Oh, I don't know. It probably have to go way back to see who said it. Oh, yeah, a form of the. Are you kidding me? Are you looking at my? Trini got it. It's the Blob. And Alpaca Llama. How did you get? How did you get that? Oh, because I said you guys already said it. That I don't know how you guys got that, but Carissa, Alpaca Llama, and Trini all got the Blob. Did I like hold this up? Did you guys see it? All right, now we got to go to a hard one. Oh no, we have 3 more left. I thought we had 3 more left. If you want to do everyone on this list, we have 3 more to go. Okay, I kind of think this one might be hard. So here we go. We're doing it. Okay, here we go. This one's hard, I think. Oh, because I said not The Thing. Okay, The Blob, of course. Okay, so this is a character in a movie. And if we can't get it, because this is kind of hard, I will give hints. We're not looking for the actor, because I don't even know the actor's name. Now I do. But we're looking for the character. Not male, not animal. Human, yes. A supporting actor, not a lead. Yeah, a side character. Yes, 80s. It's not black and white. It's not British. She's a female. It's not a parent. It's not a parent. It's not a parent. Not species. She is related to the lead character, yes. She's not from Fright Night. Not Wendy. Yes, a child. Yeah, she's a child under 30. She is a sister to the main character. How many times can Linda say Carol Ann in one? Is the main character also a child? Good question. Yes, the main character is also a child. Not Ginger Snaps, but I love Ginger Snaps. So again, I think this is kind of hard, but I could give you. So far, you got a lot of. So it's a child from a movie in the 80s. She's human. She's a supporting actress to the main character of a horror movie. Not Baby Jane. Not Children of the Corn. The lead character is a boy. Okay, so another clue will be we've already... this movie was already an answer that we've already said. So... Babadook. Nope. Not Laurie Strode. Is the lead character the monster? No. I'd actually be surprised if anybody remembers this without Googling it. If you get the movie. So I think I've given you some nice clues. Remember, it's 80s movie. Sister of the main character already mentioned. No, we've never mentioned the main character, but we have mentioned the movie. You guys are stumped? Okay. It is a monster movie. And I'll give you another hint. This character makes friends with one of the monsters. A really big monster. Well, obviously, compared to her. Is the main character a human? Yes. She makes friends with one of the monsters. And then the main character, her brothers, like, him and his friends all are freaking out because she's with one of the main. You guys are so close. I don't know if you guys are going to get it then. Okay, I'll give you another. These are big clues. So this is basically like, I don't think anyone is going to get it. So I'm going to give you, it is horror, but it's also at the same time, it's like, it's not something that anybody would be afraid of. It's kind of a kid's horror movie. And we've already said the name of the movie. The name of the movie has the word monster in it. That's a huge clue. Because I see everybody saying Monsters Inc. and stuff like that, but Danny from nope. Yes, Moonbat. Yes. So this character is from Monster Squad. Don't Google this, guys. But does anybody know the answer without Googling it? Admit it if you had to Google it. No, we've already established the movie. The movie is Monster Squad. Yes, she says the ritual, yes. And she becomes friends with Frankenstein. Phoebe the Phoebe. Phoebe, she says, hey guys, don't be chicken shit. And I think my little niece sounds just like her from the movie. Yeah, I didn't think anybody was going to get that. It's Phoebe. So, Iron Gamer, did you Google that? Did you know it, Phoebe? Okay. Anyway, I think that was probably, that and Amanda Kruger were probably my most difficult ones on this list. So now that we have those done, we only have 2 more movies to go. One of them I think you guys would get right away, and the other one is the harder one. Okay, so we got an easy movie right now, so let's do that. And when I say easy, maybe it's not as easy, but it's easier than the other one. All right, go ahead, guys. This is the second to the last one. Yeah, that was a super hard one. You guys have done really well on all the other ones, though. Okay. This is we're looking for a movie. Not 80s. The title has one word. No. Not 90s. Does the family have a young daughter named Caroline? No, Linda. Yeah, actually, it did turn into a franchise. Yes. It's not a 70s. Yes, 2000s. Early 2000s. No, early 2000s before 2010. There's no haunted house. Not Twilight. The lead characters, are they killers? I mean, if we want to get real technical, like that question's probably not going to help you. Not vampires. If you want to know, do the lead characters kill? Yeah. But I think that, don't think about that because that might throw you off. I'm just answering honestly. I mean, most horror movies, the lead character kills, right? Because the lead character kills like the bad guy at the end, right? Usually. Okay. Terry, yes, you're right. Zombies. So now let's see how fast we can get the movie. Not Zombieland. All right, you got it. A bunch of winners here. It's 28 days later. So congrats to you guys. Blutvergießen, I don't know if I'm even saying that right. 228, 28 days later. Alpaca Llama, Stacy. Yeah, congrats. It's 28 days later. And now we are down to the very last one, which is going to be, I think it's going to be a little bit harder than this one. Let me just see what year it was. Okay. Images. Wow. Okay, so oh yeah, I should do that. I should not a vegan zombie t-shirt, but the other t-shirts we talked about at the beginning of the stream. Okay, so this is the last one. This is going to be a little bit harder than that one. And I'll throw out clues for you guys if nobody's getting it. So this is another movie. This is horror. I'm just going to give this one out there, and if you guys remember things I've said in the past, then this might be a help to you guys. But just looking at this again, remembering this movie, there's not many movies that are scary to me, but this one's scary. I think this one's scary. This was well done. Not 80s. Yeah, it's an American movie. It's later than the 2000s, than the early 2000s at least. Not the last 5 years, but close, very close to it. You're like 1 year off. You got to ask the questions. Don't just like, we haven't asked any questions about the movie. We're just blurting out answers. So remember, let's ask questions to get to that. It's always more fun when we ask questions than just guessing in the movie. I don't mean to be a bummer. No, not an apocalyptic movie. Just looking at the image I'm looking at right now is scary. Monster? Yeah, I guess you could. Is there a female lead? Yes. Ghost? We don't know. It's unclear. There are real people in the movie, yes. Honestly, it doesn't explain if it's an alien or not. So I would say no to that. Although it's possible. Not it. Not it. Not a possession. Yeah, not much scares me, but I thought this did a pretty good job as far as movies. Does she say, I like you? No. No. Gory? No, not gory. There's no abduction. Not The Conjuring. Adam Sandler. Could this happen? I sure hope not. No, this couldn't happen. And if it did, like, I don't even know what to say. Does she, when you say she, does she kill people? I don't know. If you're talking about the main character, no. Tiny Tim's music doesn't star in it. I have not watched Duncanville. Should I? I don't have TV, so I won't be able to tune in. This was okay, so this was also another kind of low budget film that did pretty well. I'm reading everything you guys are saying, but there so far nothing. This is just something that I thought was scary. It's well, to be more precise, it was in the last 6 years. Yeah, this was it is kind of obscure, but you know, if you don't, it was on Netflix for a little while, and I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but there was nothing that really stood out that made me watch it. But then I watched it, and I was like, whoa, and I started recommending it to people. It's a very simple, low budget movie, but it does the job. And not many movies do that these days. So this was a good one, I think. VHS was a good movie too, but it's not what I'm thinking of. The main character is not the killer. Oh, we have an answer here. It Follows. Yes, the Iron Gamer. It Follows. This kind of scared me, and nothing really scares me. So, Creep was a good movie too, but you got it. Congratulations, that was a good one. It Follows. If you guys haven't seen It Follows, watch it. It's pretty scary. But I hate to say stuff like that, because now you guys are like, in your head, you're like, oh wow, this is really, really scary, and you build it up, and then you're like so ready for something really scary. And then you're like, wait, that wasn't that scary. So like, just watch it with an open mind. Just don't think it's going to be scary. Just go watch it if you're going to watch it. Well, you know, I mean, things don't really scare me, but like, I mean, this probably came the closest in most recent times. I mean, when I was little, everything scared me, but this nowadays, yeah. Any shadow on the wall. But we did everything here. There's the list. And sticking to it. I had fun playing. I hope you guys had fun playing. I'll try to make another list for the next time we go live. Can we do a music guessing one? Yeah, we can do other things, like, and we have done other things. It's just I'm trying to get into that like fall atmosphere, the horror stuff like that. So that's what I wanted to do on the channel. Yeah, I think everybody did really well tonight. We guessed. I think we guessed every single one except for Phoebe, without any clues at least. Even the Amanda Kruger, which I'm surprised. But we did it. We got through it. See, in my mind, my OCD mind, I'm like, I cannot leave this computer unless everybody guesses all these right. And if they don't, something bad is going to happen to me. So that's what I say in my head. So thank you guys for helping me get through the night, because nothing bad is going to happen anymore. And thank you for that super chat, Veganly, for a fun stream. I appreciate that. It helps out with the channel. And don't forget, tomorrow I will have my video that I finished today, and it will be posted tomorrow. Maybe we'll even do a premiere for that. So that'll be over on the main channel, The Vegan Zombie. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. So Zeke drank a lot of water before we came in here, so he probably has to go potty. So I'm going to take him out to go potty. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great night, and watch some scary movies, and let me know what you thought. Bye, guys.